never really want you, less money or prize. So when I say I really love it, boy, just know it's a lie.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearly 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the 49ers and the Cards. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. Down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards on the ground. To throw, it's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 7 yards there and a first down. The Niners at 8-8 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Play action. Now Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, it's tight end. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Wishnowsky on to punt as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Murray a give. This is counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Niners' 14-yard line.
They run over center with Benson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We're scoreless after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Here now, 3rd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
With some complimentary football there. One side, your defense forces the fumble, and then they drive it down the field. Now, obviously, Charles, they wanted the touchdown, but at least they were able to drive it down and get 3 out of that.
Yeah, now we'll have to see how the other sideline responds, because they had plenty of time during that field goal to think about that fumble and how they were going to react. What are they going to do when they get the ball back and try and make things a little bit better for their team?
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Murray.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows to 10-0. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
2nd and 5.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Past the 20. 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back in.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, right back to Benson.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There he goes left side. Christian McCaffrey racing to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 84 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Murray now running right on the option.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Murray now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
191 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. And that is going to do it, folks. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he'll now surpass Eric Dickerson's all-time record of 2,105 yards rushing in a single season. And the celebrations will begin, and he deserves them as he cements his place in NFL history. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals! Marvin Harrison Jr., his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the gut, McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
29 yards.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Caught by Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that will be incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big